There still are free things to do on Oahu. All beaches in Hawaii are generally publicly accessible, regardless of ownership. This is part of the public trust doctrine. However, in some cases, public access may not be legal without a specific and dedicated public access easement. But these places are few and far between. From Lanikai to Makua, Waikiki to Sunset Beach, you are free to visit any beach you desire. Scenic lookouts along the road are free, although parking is limited and often crowded. There are countless hikes of various levels of difficulty you can go on. A free resource is Hawaii.gov, Division of Forestry and Wildlife. On their website, download Hawaii Trails Interactive Map and also Outer Spatial. Both are free apps. Although replaced by 101 Things to Do on Oahu, you can still find the old 101 Free Things to Do at 101 Free Things to Do on Oahu. The information may not be current though. When in college on Oahu in 1978 through 1979, many things that used to be free, such as Hanuma Bay, now are not and require a fee to enter and also reservations. Back then, all you had to do was get off the bus, which cost you a quarter, walk down, put a nickel in the gumball machine for fish food, and head out. Waimea Falls, just go. Wear your swimsuit and bring a towel. I'm not complaining though. The full-time population of Oahu has almost doubled since then. 555,000 to just shy of 1 million now. Visitors, of which Oahu gets more than all the other islands combined, has ballooned from 3,679,078 to 9.6 million in 2023. The state and private owners must pay to maintain and preserve the natural assets. Advances in aviation technology have been both a blessing and a curse. Turbofan engines replaced turbojets. Reliability and fuel efficiency increased. In 1981, Boeing selected the CFM56 engine to power the 300, 400, and 500 series 737. Before the mid-80s, the FAA mandated only 3- and 4-engine aircraft for oceanic crossings. The 3-engine Boeing 727, the most common airliner at the time in the United States, with its 1,926-mile range, was out as an option, impossible to stuff in the needed en route holding and time to alternate airport fuel in it to make the greater than 2,100 nautical mile trip from the West Coast. This meant that the only option for most airlines were, other than the early 60s designed 707 and DC-8, the heavy wide-bodied 3-engine DC-10 and 4-engine 747. Neither are cheap to operate. Then came 1985 and ETOPS, Extended Range Twin Engine Operating Procedures. This opened the route for the smaller, more fuel-efficient aircraft. Ticket prices began to be competitive. Smaller airlines added Hawaii to their routes. Travel and frequency options increased. There are several operators that offer excursions to the west side of Oahu. A pod of spinner dolphins live on this side. You can see the occasional monk seal also, and of course, turtles. These tours are well worth doing, but if your budget limits you to a fixed amount of activities per day, and $150 a piece or more just isn't in the cards, and you are comfortable in the water, a short swim out from Makaha Beach will put you over the turtle cleaning station. One advantage is that a couple are likely to see more than when a literal boatload of snorkelers are splashing over Honu Rock. Less than 24 hours after the tour boat left, we swam out, saw 9 turtles versus 3 the day before. Always consult with the lifeguard about conditions and current prior to entering the water, and swim at your own risk. Remember, green sea turtles are wild animals, so stay back from the rock. Swimming off to the side will enable you to watch the fish clean the turtles of parasites and dead skin. Remember, it's illegal to get too close or to touch the turtles. The green turtle is one of the largest sea turtles and the only herbivore among the different species, although the juveniles are omnivores. Green turtles are in fact named for the greenish color of their cartilage and fat, not their shells. In the eastern Pacific near Hawaii, a group of green turtles that have darker shells are called black turtles by the local community. Green turtles are found mainly in tropical and subtropical waters. They grow up to 350 pounds and they can stay under for 5 hours. Their lungs are 2/3 the body length. Waianae Coast Comprehensive Health Center walking trails are a free jewel on the west side of Oahu. They consist of easy, mostly paved paths through lush gardens with spectacular view of the sea and more than 1,000 trees, with 24 information kiosks along the way explaining the healing and medicinal power of the plants, along with plants that are used as food sources, such as ulu, the breadfruit. The breadfruit can weigh as much as 4 pounds. A single tree can produce hundreds of pounds of fruit for as long as 100 years. It can feed 3 generations of a family. The tree itself originated in New Guinea. Polynesian voyagers spread it throughout the Pacific. The breadfruit is high in protein, minerals, and vitamins, including vitamin C. It has dietary fiber and is a complex carbohydrate. When roasted, it compares to baked bread, or what I think, a roasted potato. There are 3 webcams: the Donor's Fountain Live webcam, the Donor's Gazebo Live webcam, and the Neem Tree Live webcam. It is free, although there's talk of making it a paid attraction. There's a few simple rules. Trails are open daily from sunrise to sunset. Wear comfortable flat-soled shoes. Stay on identified trails only. Children must be accompanied at all times. For your safety, please do not run on the trails. Please do not pick any fruit or other plants that are used by the health center. Commercial activities are not allowed on the trails without special advance permission. Today, these lush gardens include more than 1,000 trees, 1,020. Water features, artwork, spectacular ocean views, and 1.5 miles of walking trails, with more than 24 information kiosks. You can find more information on this free hike at wcchc.com/trails. After your nature walk, you've probably worked up an appetite. Luckily, just steps away is the Ka'aina Cafe. It is part of the medical center complex. Try the huli huli chicken with rice and locally grown greens. Prices are more than reasonable for Hawaii, and the food is healthy. The cafe has a hard-to-beat ocean and coast view. The hours are 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., making it a good breakfast or lunch option. You won't be disappointed with the catch of the day and garlic fries either. In truth, the best things in Hawaii are free. A walk at sunset on the beach, a swim in the ocean, or a hike to a scenic lookout. The feel on your skin of the trade winds as they harvest the air from the pristine ocean to the northeast. The many flowering plants and the sea merge into a salty perfume. The gorgeous sunrise and sunsets. Maybe you'll be here when conditions are right at this 21-degree north latitude and see the green flash as the sun sets below the horizon.